this year from our girls basketball team. Coach Cooper is working hard with the girls. How long have we been practicing?
2 days.
Only 2 days. All right. So, Coach Cooper, tell us a little bit about the team. Tell us a little bit about what goes into a season and kind of what you're expecting this year from our girls.
So the team this year, so last year when we played, we didn't have any seniors, so everybody this year is returning on our varsity team. We have 10 girls on our varsity program who've worked really hard this offseason. We have 2 seniors up here, Ella Anderson and Lucia Perez, and then a junior, Angel Nelson. Lucia and Ella have been in the program 4 years for us. Done a wonderful job leading our team and expecting a lot of things from them. And then Angel's been with us 3 years. Our whole thing that we're trying to do is we're trying to continue to improve every day, continue to get better at the game of basketball. The big things we try to preach this year and the things we've talked about this year is making sure that we can control the things we can control, our attitude and our effort, and always go into every practice or everything we do preparing to be the best we can be regardless of the situation. And first 2 practices have been great. We're really excited for the girls. We're excited for the opportunity to get to compete. And I love coaching them. They're a great group of girls, and I think it's going to be a fun year.
All right, good. So, if you'll pass the mic over here. Ladies, tell us your name. Tell us what grade you're in and your position that you play.
I'm Ella Anderson, and I'm a senior this year, and I play forward.
I'm Angel Wilson. I'm a junior, and I play small forward football.
I'm Lucia. I'm a senior, and I'm the point guard.
All right. I should have also mentioned. Tell us a little bit about when you started playing basketball and what you really like about playing not just basketball but also playing with this team.
I started playing with this school since 7th grade, and what I really like about the team is that we all like each other, and the girls are just fun to play with.
I started playing in 9th grade. And what about this team is that we hold each other accountable and we encourage each other.
I've been playing for the school since 7th grade, and I really like basketball because it's a good team sport, and I like playing with this team because it's just a good group of girls, and we all hold each other accountable, and we like playing together.
All right, next, tell us a little bit about maybe some of your personal goals that you want to reach this year, knowing that if you reach these personal goals, it's going to help the team do better.
One of my personal goals is to have my free throw percentages up because I get to the foul line a lot. So my goal is to make more free throws and more shots.
I would say the same thing, just probably consistency throughout the year and all skill areas, and I think that goes towards helping the team because when you can kind of do your job and role as a player, and each person does a role collectively, it makes for a better team.
My goals are a bit different. It's not really a statistics stat, but it's learning how to read, helping to lead the team, just being encouraging to the girls.
All right, Coach Cooper, Coach Cooper. Coach, tell us a little bit about the area that we're in and what our expectations are this year because we're improving. It seems like every year we're getting better, and it seems like we're almost ready to kick the door in a little bit this year.
So the area this year, so we have a 5th team that's been added to the area. It's Madison Academy. We all kind of know how we feel, the rivalry there with Madison Academy. But for the first time, we're actually probably more of the experienced side because a lot of these girls have played on the varsity since their freshman year. But as far as expectations, we don't, we try to preach to the team. Our expectations are not all about winning. Because if all we focus on is winning, then we're never going to be able to win enough. Our expectations are doing the things the right way, continue to improve, and playing the game the right way, and then all the winning will take care of itself. And that's kind of the way we're trying to focus on what we're trying to do. Because success looks a lot different than not just wins and losses. There's a lot of things that go into that. But I do know personally from these girls, they have a goal that they want to be able to compete in the area and be able to go beyond the area tournament and be able to play in a sub-region. And so I'm excited for them to put a goal out there and challenge themselves and try to achieve it. And so I'm excited to see what we're going to do to try to get there.
Coach, who are some of you mentioned the teams we play in our area. Who are some of the teams that we play that are not in our area that maybe we've been looking forward to watching them play at the school?
So we actually open up with Fort Payne at home on November 12th. So we're going to play Fort Payne again, and we'll play Decatur. Also Oakwood and the Cyber Tech school this year. And then a lot of teams we've seen us play before, West Morgan, Whitesburg Christian, teams like that. Gunnersville is on our schedule. And then our area teams, which are West Limestone, Catholic, Randolph, and Madison County.
So I'll ask each girl to give the throw here to Ella. So tell us a little bit about, this is your senior, right? And you've been through the battles, okay? You played against so many different teams, but talk about when you get into these close games, and we had some close games last year. Some of them we won, some we did not win. But what's it going to take to get over the hump, as we like to say, to win some of these close games? And what do you got to do? What kind of intensity, what kind of focus do you have to have when you get to the end of the game? The game's tied. You're at the foul line, 23 seconds left, stuff like that. What do you got to? What's it going to take, and what kind of preparation do you have to do in practice to be able to play your best in a game like that?
I would say as far as practice goes, you have to practice like you want to play. So when you take practice seriously, you're going to take a game seriously. And I think when it comes to finishing those tough games, it comes to playing together and doing your job and doing it well, and making sure you're constantly having energy on the floor, keeping your teammates, holding them accountable and encouraging them. And so when you play together, and it really comes how bad you want it. So for me,
I agree. And really just our attitude and effort, stuff that we can control at the end of games. Normally we might get a little mad at the refs or whatever, but it really comes down to what we can control and just learning how to play through that.
Good deal. So, our school is Westminster Christian. So talk a little bit about your faith and how that, playing the sport of basketball, you get to represent Christ out there on the basketball court. And as you mentioned, sometimes it gets tense. Sometimes you play schools that don't have Christian as a part of their name. And how do you stay focused and keep that Christ-like attitude when maybe things don't go the way that you want them to?
I think for me, it really comes out with being respectful to your teammates, the refs, and the coaches. Learn how to encourage each other and always lift each other up. And if you see your teammate make one mistake, just keep patting them on the back and say next play, instead of keep going down and kind of snowballing.
With my faith, I would say like what Lucia said, encouraging them and letting them know it's okay, you can keep pushing and.
I would say the same thing, just how you treat people, the players, coaches, refs, and then making sure that when you're playing it, you're doing it all for God's glory.
Now, Ella, I know that you play other sports. You are the volleyball team this past year. The season's over. So is it hard when you're finishing one sport and then you're jumping right into the next sport? How difficult is that? And maybe is there something in volleyball that maybe helps you in basketball?
I would say it is difficult going from one sport to the next, because you kind of have to, especially going from volleyball to basketball, they're completely different. So you kind of have to get back into the swing of things for basketball. But I'm really excited for the season. I'm ready.
Now, I don't know you girls as well. Do you play other sports? Yeah. Give it to Lucia, talk about what you do and maybe what do you play? What other sport?
I swim and I play golf as well.
Oh wow, okay. So do any of those things help you at all in basketball? Maybe endurance and as far as training?
I think it does. Swimming for sure. Right now I'm also in swim season, so I'll practice like twice a day, or I did that yesterday. But swimming just keeps me in shape for basketball, I think.
I mean, how hard is it to be playing two sports at the exact same time? Are there moments when you have to like maybe give in to one to do the other? And are there any times when you're going to have a meet at the same time as there a game? Is that going to happen, Coach? Oh no.
Yeah, I would say it is going to happen. I think we have a game.
Well, I'll say, she does a great job balancing both, and she's also going to compete in the state swim championships in November, representing Westminster. And so, as a basketball coach, we're very excited that she's going to do that. So we communicate, we talk about that. And so I'm all for her swimming and love that she does, and how she represents Westminster, not just basketball, but everybody. So we're going to watch her swim in the state championship in November later on.
Wow, that's impressive, because it's hard enough to play two sports, as you just mentioned with Ella, but at least you don't have to do it at the same time. That would be crazy trying to do it at the same time. So we're really going to be praying for you and really cheering you on there. Hope that you do well, at state, and then when that's over, we're going to be ready to win some basketball games. So just finally, I know that you guys probably help out in the summer camp, with the younger girls. What is something that maybe you would tell maybe some younger girls that are thinking about playing basketball, maybe come out for the camp in the summer, because that's really kind of how we get to introduce them to Westminster, Coach Cooper, and just how we sort of recruit our next players and build for the future. Talk a little bit about maybe encouraging maybe some young girls to come out.
I would say come out and at least try, because as a community and the basketball team, we love to encourage you and keep pushing you and actually trying to help you. So I would say try it out, because basketball is a hard sport and it's hard to develop into it. So just come out here.
I would say the same thing. Just come out and try it. Even if you've never played, you never know. You might love it. So just come out, and it's always fun. So.
And it's not as scary as you think.
Not as scary as you think. Coach Cooper's like, wait, it's not scary. All right, listen, anything else you want to tell us about basketball? We're looking forward to a really good season this year. Our first game is when, Coach?
The girls open up November 12th at home.
November 12th at home against Fort Payne. We need a big crowd to come out that night and really open up the season with a big win over Fort Payne. I think they're the Panthers, Wildcats, something. Who cares? We just want to get a win. All right, let's hear it for our girls basketball team. Good luck.